chosen. This movie is a portrait of many aspects of high school life. I think about friendship, first love, bullying, social pressure. Did you recognize part of your experience when you read the script?
Almost definitely. I think that's what drew me to this film, was that it was still fun and exciting and energetic, but it still touched on the real adventures and emotions that we feel growing up, from just trying to learn to love yourself and seeking acceptance in your friends and in your community. So I feel like that's what is really going to attach with this movie, is that it's fun and it's got, ghosts and a lot of great scenes, but at the heart of it is just all these characters longing to be accepted.
Mm-hmm. Asher, Darby and Capri reminds us how popularity is a form of dopamine. Sometimes do you have to remember to yourself to live down to earth, or did you learn how to handle popularity?
You mean like in my personal life?
Yes.
I went to middle school, so I kind of had an idea of what school is actually like in a way, because us actors are homeschooled, right? So I did kind of, I mean, there were some takeaways, I think, for me what makes our movie so special, that I feel like it doesn't matter if you're a nerd, right? Or if you're popular, it's kind of just like you're unapologetically yourself and you're doing your own thing. Exactly what Chosen says. Like, if you're a nerd, then I'm confident in what I do and I'm happy and I love what I'm doing. And I think for James, he's a popular guy, right? But there's more layers to him. And he's not really aware of all that. He's just trying to figure himself out, like a young teenage kid is actually doing in reality in our world right now. I mean, Chosen and I, we're trying to figure ourselves out. We're young. Right? And so I feel like people going to high school will really relate with that, because every character is going through their own thing. Mm-hmm. And I think that'll resonate with people. And I'm just excited for the audience to see that.
Mm-hmm. Guys, this is for both of you. This movie is also a story about loss and grief. Do you think it's important to show to a young audience this kind of experience and underline that this kind of emotions can help us to become more empathic?
Mm. Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's finding the beauty in the pain, and that's what's special about the human experience, really, is that, everybody reacts to pain and different emotions in a unique way. So I feel like the more that you're aware of why someone's responding that way, it allows you to be more empathetic, even if you don't understand it in that moment. So I feel like this film underlays that, hey, everyone is hurting, everyone's dealing with Capri's death, and how did that kind of flesh out in people's responses? And that requires empathy so that you can love on people, even when they're going through a more emotional time.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Just to piggyback off of what Chosen said, it's like, right, everyone's going through their own thing, and it's okay to embrace grief. And the film is so different than all the high school teenage films that are out there, because it talks about all these different aspects. And I think that's what makes it really special, is that Sixth Sense component meets Mean Girls, but it's not just that. There's so much more to it. Right. And I think that'll really make it different, and it will stand out because of that. So,
guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Manuela.